Force India became Racing Point Force India in Belgium. But the changes go deeper than the name, with the squad forfeiting all points from the first 12 rounds, but not its accrued share of F1's revenue after it had to rejoin the World Championship as a new entity. The team was sold to the Lawrence Stroll-led consortium earlier in August, but it's understood a freeze on former team principal Vijay Mallya's assets by the Indian government and 13 creditor banks prevented it being run as a going concern. Forcing an asset-only deal and the new owners to negotiate with Liberty Media and governing body the FIA on rejoining the sport. At the helm now sits Otmar Safnauer, with the squad's former deputy Bob Fernley having departed in the administration aftermath. The Brit Mallya's right-hand man in F1. The focus now becomes when, and not if, new owner Stroll's son Lance will switch across to Racing Point Force India, likely replacing Frenchman Esteban Ocon, with a move expected before 2019. Should he do that, and rumors are swirling it could now be in time for Monza, Robert Kubica could replace Stroll at Williams, with Ocon off to McLaren, replacing Stoffel van Dorn, who it's rumored would take over Marcus Ericsson's seat at Sauber. Ferrari is set to announce that it will retain the services of 2007 F1 World Champion Kimi Räikkönen at least for next year, with rumors he could even be handed a 2-year flexible contract. It's a complete switch in direction from earlier in the year, when Scuderia young gun and Sauber star Charles Leclerc was said to have signed an agreement with the prancing horse. But the passing of Ferrari's former chairman and CEO Sergio Marchionne has seen the new management team shy away from rocking the boat. It's likely that Leclerc will remain with Sauber or head to Haas, with his reputation able to weather another year in the sport's midfield. Daniel Ricciardo has said his switch to Renault was simply a factor of him needing a change, swatting away suggestions of bad blood with Red Bull Racing, Max Verstappen's influence, or uncertainty over Honda. But his future team boss, Renault's Cyril Abiteboul, has said exclusively to the Inside Line, it was also the chance to lead a manufacturer team that swayed the Australian away from Red Bull.
It's more than a 3-day job to be driving the charge for the next stint of Renault in Formula One, just like Nico has been taking the team from 9 where it was to 4 where we are today.
Renault is also reported to have more than tripled his salary, with his new 2-year deal said to be worth $70 million. Formula One's new era from 2021 is expected to be a brave new world, with sweeping changes to its financial structure and technical regulations. But while the sport is considering a soft trial of its $150 million cost cap next year to prepare for the glide path, F1 Managing Director of Motorsports Ross Brawn says the sport should consider delaying introduction of its new power unit until it's certain the move will attract new manufacturers to the grid. On the engine, we need to decide if now is the time to have a revolution or an evolution, Brawn said. A delay until 2023 has been put forward, with F1's manufacturers said to be supportive of the move, on account of the huge costs associated with changes to the complex turbo-hybrid V6 power units. TheInsideLine.com for everything Formula One.